towards B long. This should be a tune-up match for NaVi, right? Like, let's be honest. You've got Ye on LAN for the first time in the new roster. Can El Diablo perform the same way that he does online?
Ooh.
So far, so good, but a great response from NTK and from Heat.
Yeah, they've pushed up fantastically. I love the way they're waiting around, seeing how much NaVi will push. You got to watch the first few pitches come through. If you're just swinging at everything, you're never going to know the precedent your opponent is setting. Just a few shots from Ye there as he looks to keep the pressure with FNS.
Now, Victor has wrapped his way back. He was coming in through long. Now he's made his way up mid, and FNS is wrapping around as well as Ye gets one onto Vixen. Heat! Oh, he got behind him. Okay. Joe, they've got something cooking here. FNS has to go big. No, he drops. Vivo keyed win the pistol.
And you can see NaVi was not expecting any of... Good to do the econ damage. Victor's going to be able to pick up a weapon. The rest of the team will wait for him to start to rotate around so they can put these guns together. 4v3. And this should be a quick cleanup here for Vivo, but Crashy's with the Marshal.
Yeah, Crashy's got one. I was about to say Victor has an upgraded weapon, but he's going to drop, leaving FNS and Crashy's alone, and now it's just going to be Crashy's with the Marshal. Now, Vixen's very weak, but we know about Reyna's in situations like this, how devastating they can be. There's not going to be anything cooking there. Vixen gets the last, Vivo Keed gets to two, but now, from a bit of a precarious spot, he drops at the hands of Vixen, but here comes Victor. Victor with the showstopper up top, able to get one onto Heat, but he's going to get cleaned up right back after. Ye getting in on the action across mid, as well as members of Vivo Key just drop like flies across the map. NaVi still with the numbers advantage. Ye certainly worse for wear, but in a decent spot. NTK got nothing cooking. Crashies gets 3, NaVi are on the board.
They do find that first one, and Crashies, the soul of the squad, he says himself, if things aren't right, he wants to make it right.
Heat, yeah, my gosh, Heat with the Blade Storm. He was cutting off the rotations, right? He was the one who was going to be problematic. He does just that, as Marv is stuck between a rock and a hard place, able to take one with him, but he does eventually fall. Mirius gets to 3. We asked, how are Vivo Keed going to respond?
And everybody is just face-to-face on the other side of the wall. The first one from Ye.
FNS has to bust a move too, man. He's got to get there. There was only short time, and his members are dropping on the side as NTK gets one as well. It's just going to be down to Victor, and yeah, he drops. Now FNS is going to show up late. He gets cleaned up, and they get the money from the plant. Vivo Keed continuing to pile it onto NaVi.
These... And again, even with the up first, a little bit of smoke, Doug, but they're all right behind it, ready to fight.
Yeah, Ye able to take one with him, but Furious is going to clean him up. Victor looking to do the same. He's got some players in interesting spots. Like FNS is again on the flank, but this time his timing might be a bit better behind one. Able to take him with him.
Great hide.
What an excellent response from NaVi. Mirrors is in a bit of a tricky spot, but it's just pistols. And FNS just has a classic as well now. The spike is down, the ult was there, but no. Mirrors gets 4, a Red Bull clutch for Vivo Keed as they increase their lead to 5. Brutal of a beginning here for the North American representative, and it seems to be going from bad to worse. As Ye's been cleaned up as well. Victor trying to dance around the smoke, nothing doing quite yet as the spike continues to tick away. There's no flank, there's nobody coming around. They're gonna have to brute force their way through this thing. Crashies with a great start, but Victor drops. Joe, cleaning that up as well as the Blade Storm comes online. Marv slowly peeking his way around. No, when you're staring at 3 like that, or 2, excuse me, and 1 was just around the corner, what do you do? A 7-1 start.
Their first shots are on point, too. The confidence of an opening first shot goes round after round. You do not slow down, and we're seeing that here. Ye's able to get a nice one to Vixen as they start the A-take.
Very well played by Mirrors, wrapping around the corner at the exact time, but Crashy's good for 2 with the Sheriff. That's going to drop things down to a 2v2. Now Crashy's just 5 health. Joe's going to clean up FNS. Again, that's like, man, the Lurk. The Lurk just hasn't been there. Right, like they've been able to have a beat on it the entire time. What kind of shot?
Crashies.
Good for 4 with the Sheriff.
We talked about the 3Ks, the 4Ks, Doug.
Oh, the Raz
is going to need a 5.
So much more difficult. Yeah, but he's going to upgrade a weapon. Crashies has a chance for the ace. The Red Bull clutch from NaVi. Is this the turning point? Is this where life is breathed back into that roster? And is this where the comeback starts?
It just never ends with Crashy's clutches. You have to be kidding me in every sense of the phrase. Oh my God, Crashies.
1 enemy remaining.
Riv, and like what a perfect time, right? Because they were 6 feet under. Things did not look good. The first half had been absolutely disastrous.
See if it ends here.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, like, Joe's going to be able to get him for free, right? Like, NV clearly playing off-site. They're playing retake. They're not worried about it, and for good reason. They have Crashy's Hunter's Fury. They have the lockdown as well, and there's no counter on the other side for it, right? So they can play off a bit and then lean in on their ultimates to do just that, to get the kill onto Joe. The spike is down, and now they're going to be able to creep their way forward. FNS gets one across the middle of the map onto Vixen. NTK still hasn't gotten the spike down. Full numbers in favor of NV. Of course, as I say that, he good for one, not able to land the second. Gave her a haircut on the way out. Is he going to be able to land the second shot? Slowly, surely, trepidatiously working their way forward, but no, Victor good for one on NTK. Crashies, cleans up the last. Envy, get another one. In Brazil, and you can tell with how he's played so far, you can certainly see where that claim comes from. Finds himself in a great spot, too. Drone's cleared out. Excuse me, the dart is cleared out. Yay, drops already, and he's still in a great spot. Marv slowly creeping his way forward as the spike continues to tick away. Just 2 members left on the side of Envy. Marv good for one, though, as he gets his. Oh, just narrowly missing the second.
This is exactly what Joe said in the beginning, right? He will be up front. He's in there, behind enemy lines. He has always been in this spot, and he's more than happy to... Oh my god, ships in the night! You gotta be kidding me, they just crossed each other.
Crashies, once again, in a clutch situation. NTK down to 1 health. Vixen, full health, but there's just not enough time! There's not enough time! Crashies good for the second one! But is he gonna get the defuse? No, there's just not enough time!
There's too much hype. I didn't hear the fast beep. I thought that was a medium beep.
Further in, right, to be able to clear out of some of that stuff. There aren't very many good options, so for VivoKey, they're going to have to fight through this, and that looks like it's exactly what they're doing. Victor is able to take one out on the way. There was one player was detained, but take a look at the flank. Take a look at the flank! As Vixen wraps his way around, Vixen was behind the enemy lines. Marv able to take care of Joe, however, as Vixen continues to creep his way forward. There is the defuse, though. The timing was not right. The play was there, the positioning was there, but the time was not. Absolutely. We'll see what Envy can do on their pistol, on their attacking half. Hot and heavy going down towards A, but Murius is already there, and we've talked about Arena in a pistol round and how devastating she can be. She's already started off with 2, looking to get 3. Oh my goodness, looking to get 4. As Murius has already gotten 3, he's going to dismiss away.
Out of all his utility now, this is just going to be what he has in the tank to fight the 2 in front. Sees the leg of 1. That's going to be Victor going down, and they're just going to finalize this one on Marv. Playing it smart, playing it safe. Vixen finds that frag for the flawless.
30 seconds
Heat
left.
might get a shot at something here. There's a bit of a cross. The Roomba's there, but it's not going to be around for long as Victor isn't either. He gets cleaned up. Now they should have a very good idea with 20 seconds left that the hit is 1 on to B. FNS with the spike, looking to get it down. Oh, Ye's good for 2. The snake bite tags him up, but the spike does go down. There is the lockdown as well, and that's exactly what comes out. Ye has the blade storm to work with. This Mirrors is working his way across the middle of the map. Ye's waiting for it. Ye's waiting for it.
He literally dominated this entire time.
Oh my gosh, El Diablo's not winning any of these duels! And that's so big, that's such a big confidence play for Mirrors, but Marv able to take care of him. Numbers advantage still in favor of Envy, albeit slight, but it's there as the spike continues to tick away. VivoKey are going to have to bust a move here if they want a chance to win this round, as Vixen creeping his way forward. FNS on the other side. He left alone with the op, not able to save it either. Yeah, he drops. Envy get to 7, slowly but surely. But the spike did finally go down. And it's going to be countered by their own Viper Pit. So it's just going to be green gooey mess across your screen all over the place as you see him overlap almost perfectly, looking like a Venn diagram on your minimap. He good for it onto Marv, so that's going to drop theirs. That's going to give VivoKey so much more room to work with. As Ye is weak, Crashy's 1 point away from having his Hunter's Fury online. Vixen's starting to get the tap. Vixen's looking to get it, and it doesn't matter. They're going to get the kills. The defuse will follow shortly thereafter. VivoKey increase the lead back to 2.
And that's what we saw them taking. This is the patience we saw from both, or we're seeing from both teams. It continues, carries the look. Ye waits a little bit longer. It gets the upper hand. The spray coming in from Joe.
Spike is not gone down yet, as Victor should be able to do so here shortly. You've also got Mirrors on the opposite side of the map waiting to see if they're going to flip it, but no. Now that spike goes down, he knows he's going to have to rotate over. He's going to show up a bit late, but excellent from NTK. Let's wait. If they can get a little bit more help, maybe get a kill, then they can bring that Hunter's Fury online and cause some problems.
FNS with a fantastic watch towards mid. Already took 1 down, does it through the Lear as well onto Maurice. And it looks like they'll back up just a little bit on this one, knowing they're quite safe. Ye's going to find the final kill to bring it 10-9 here. Envy 1 away from tying this up, and I believe this starts to put a lot of pressure
It really essentially 0-0 first to 3. NaVi leaning towards B, but a much slower start, right? Like no early denial of space. You do have the Hunter's Fury that's come out. And we did see a couple tags. It's going to be traded back out as Zhao and Crashies both drop as dueling Hunter's Furies cause problems across the site. He gets the op shot onto Ye as he has had his number for I think like the majority of the map. He's able to get a second one onto Victor as well. That op's still online, and now they've got a problem because you can see Vivo Keyed slowly but surely suffocating out the space that NaVi have to work with. They've taken mid, they've taken A. You've only got space across B long, and guess what? You've got an op staring you down there as well. An excellent response from Vivo Keyed as NaVi slowly try to claw their way back into this thing. They shut the damn door on them.
And it's a disgusting amount of pressure on Vivo Keyed in these rounds. We talked about the economy. We talked about losing. Throws down the ultimate, and they're just going to be able to hang out behind this, wait for it to go off, and then they'll smother. The turret allows NaVi to know, but now it's about setting up a garrison, and they haven't even made it in the site yet, Doug.
Crashy's able to trade one out, but he is in serious trouble as they're running at him as the lockdown, cancels out. Ye with the op. As you hear, the showstopper has come out as well. Victor drops at the hands of a snakebite of all things. The round has gone absolutely sideways for NaVi. How many more chances do you have? How many more opportunities do you have if you're NaVi to claw your way back into this thing? Yay. El Diablo finds himself in a 1v3. He's got a gun. Make that a 1v2. I mean, at this point, you get the spike down for economy. But no, Ye jumps out, and NTK is waiting there. Vivo Keyed, excuse me, at map point. Economy's still okay enough. Ye, the one exception. He has a Marshal, but he does have that Bladestorm to work with. Victor looking to go in aggressive. Goes up top, and he drops. It's just aggression out of NaVi, and it wasn't matched up by anything. He just gets popped right off the bat. Mark is so weak as well, but you're right. Ye has gotten him behind enemy lines with that Bladestorm. In an excellent spot. I don't know that he spotted Muri's though. I don't know if he spotted him, but he is going to drop at the hands of FNS. Marv trading it out. They have control of the site. They should be able to get the spike down. Vixen's going to save. Riv, we need to start talking about the possibility of overtime here. And that's key because it hasn't been that way for the majority of this map, right? Like, people have had Ye's number, but now Ye seems to be coming online. He's already gotten 3 with the operator. NaVi looking to push the matter to extend the map to get to overtime. Marv able to put the finishing touches on what was a desperately needed round. Vixen with the op in a 1v5. Spike goes down as well. He's good for one. But that's all it's going to be. NaVi find themselves back in a situation after seemingly dead.
They are huddled in that site, trying to just give NaVi a hug. Does not leaving.
It's just chaos.
Go against them now, Doug.
Crashy's good for 2. NTK's left alone. NTK on the flank. You've got 2 members left on the side of NaVi, and they're both weak. The tap has started. Is he going to be able to get anything with the shock darts? Crashy's trying to hold it!
Whoa! They got it. Does have a dash, so he's going to be taking the aggressive peek once again. Nice shot by Maurice. Takes down El Diablo, and that's 2 down now for NaVi as we look for a possible overtime, another overtime round here. And yeah, that looks like it's going to be solidified in the last few shots, unless it's the man, the myth, the Crashies. He's got a lot of work to do, and Maurice is feeling it more this round with the 3K.
Yeah, they tried to go A, and the problem is, like, NaVi lost members all over the...
So they have to wonder where everyone else
is. He's above him. If he doesn't cause any noise, he's going to be able to swing around and catch both of them at just the wrong time. There's Crashies. He's able to get one, and he's going to dismiss away.
And he's going to create pressure. He's not trying to keep it. They hear him going through kitchen, though.
Victor with the showstopper. It's actually Ye who's able to get one. Ye gets the second one as well. NaVi once again take the lead in overtime.
The end of these rounds it seems so snap judgment. It's yes, go.
But we'll see if NTK can make something else happen up top. No, Victor good for it. 3 members remain on the side of Vivo Keyed, and this might be what does it. This might be where NaVi find themselves out of this disaster of a map. Heat and Vixen, the last 2 remaining members of 4v2 in favor of NaVi. Op in the hands of Heat. The best player in Brazil, in a position to clutch something out for North America, but no, he drops. It's just Vixen. Not going to have anything there as well. The first overtime map at Brazil goes in favor of NaVi. It was close. It was scary, but by golly, they walked away with the win. NaVi lean towards B, at least early on. You already see the wall. Has denied entry in through Octagon, so if they're going to get towards B, they're going to have to brute force their way in through Hookah, and so far so good, as two members of Vivo kyedae have already dropped, but the telly has been taken, right? They're stuck. This is a terrible spot to be in because they're going to have to get through that to deal with it, and they're just like shooting fish in a barrel. They're going to have to rotate out of Hookah. And it seems to they have done that, but man, are they certainly worse for wear. Victor was down to 7 health. Yay, and Marv were weak as well, but you know what?
And it looks like this might be an NA if we do see that Victor's going to work his way to the right and he does start to lean in.
No, they're going to pull off. I think they're going to pull off because take a look at the mini map. The spike is rotating away. Ye can drop in with Telly. Potentially, if he gets a kill onto Heat, great. But no, they are going to pull off. They've gotten onto A for free. You see that FNS is already. I mean, he's working his way into pipes, and I love that from them. Right? Don't just take the site, but get into aggressive choke positions where you know they're going to rotate in from to cut that off. They're going to have to work their way through FNS unless they go up to heaven, while Ye's checking a look on the lurk as well.
That third round getting locked in here as Ye picks up a frag for himself. The 2-kill here for FNS as he's always good for a couple in the pocket. He couldn't believe he saw it.
Yep, no problem. As Mirrors drops, now they have full control of U-Haul. The remaining members of Vivo kyedae are going to have to rotate in through defender spawn, except for Showers. Now, Showers is a very important part here. FNS is able to hold fast there. Vixen, had he had a bit more teammates, can really apply a lot of pressure from there, but man, NV are not leaving a single door open. There's no room that Vivo kyedae have had to breathe, at least early on in bind, and it's reflected in the score for sure.
Is going to be able to get an operator. So they do recoup that. It's actually pretty big. Oh, no.
Oh. Wait, what? You see him bunny hopping across your screen like a madman.
Explosion just in our previous round, but now it looks like it's going to be that B hit. He starts off strong.
That is one hell of a shot. As Ye drops, the Blade Source coming online as well. He's able to get 2. Dancing through the cloud burst as he's looking for more, and he gets a 3rd, not able to get a 4th. Victor down to 84 health and a little bit of armor to work with, but he's got the showstopper crash. He's deep in, but he's going to have to reload. The Classic's not going to do it. Vixen with the Sheriff finds himself in a 1v1, but Victor saves the day, saves the round for Envy. It was close, it was dicey. The Blade Storm made magic happen. But I wonder if they pull off at this point, right? No, okay, so at this point, they just saw so much that they're going to pull off. NTK's good for it. The Viper's pick him down. NTK somehow gets another one onto Marv. Oh my gosh, NTK good for 3. The spike goes down, but you still have to get through FNS in a 1v4. The timing's bad, the timing's bad. Heat cleans up FNS. Vivo kyedae steal the round.
I feel like Heat has a really good read on this round, always watching where Ye was in the beginning, and is correct to keep his eyes there.
Hunter series coming out from NTK.
30 seconds left.
Little tag. They're going to have to push right back off. Ye's there, but they've gotten onto the site. This seems like a bit of a disjointed push as Ye's going to be rotating back around to short. They're going to have to fight for U-Haul control because they don't have it. Vixen is there to cause problems, but the spike has gone down. You see that FNS is playing around his wall. Vixen holding fast. Mirrors is going to get in on it as well as he cleans up Ye. FNS playing around his smoke. A 1v5. He's
trying to get out. Oh, just made it.
The tap, but nothing doing. Oh no, and it's actually Heat who lands a shot with the op from downtown. NTK is going to get the defuse. Oh, excuse me, hand it off. You got a little shot at something this time because of really where MB wanted to play at the beginning. They were so heavily stacked that way. You swing around the corner and, well, hello, get a couple. But Ye with the op. Marv piles it on as well. And NB are making a freaking wonderful round out of what looked like crap. They had, what, 3 pistols to work with?
Yeah.
With the op, but you're going to have a bit of a denial, but no, the smoke. Yes, the Roomba was there, but that gets cleared out. The smoke was there as well to deny that, and he lands a shot anyway. Vixen's good for 2 as well.
Whew. These rounds are hard to call right off the bat. Just seeing 2 go down stops Envy in their tracks. Obviously, a 2v5 means they're looking for only the shots. He can't finish it. It was a great drive, but the putt didn't happen. Vixen and Joe come up with 2 more. Quite a few ultimates to be used here on the final round. They know you need to at least get a tap, find out where the Sova's going to be. Crashy's now with not that great of a chances. Vivo keyed absolutely obliterate Envy inside the site.
Okay, but Crashies has the Hunter's Fury on the other side of the wall, but he's not going to hear it tapped, right? NTK might stick it, the dart's here, but it's going to get cleared out. The Madman's going to stick it, and my gosh, he takes it right out of under their noses! Vivo keyed to take that last round in the half off the Cosmic Divide. We talked about how it was coming. Beautifully played.
They haven't actually given up any info on early utility here. They're just going to walk into showers, though. Heat with a nice pickup onto Victor as they trade ghost shots through.
And like, that's what we're talking about, right? The fight for showers control. Now, for Vivo Keyed, it looks like they're going to try to brute force their way into A through short anyway, knowing they don't have control of that. And Envy are in a great spot to hold it, but again, are you going to... No, their guns are just too much, right? There's just too much damn firepower. The wall's going to go up as well, so they should be able to get the spike down. Marv's stuck on the other side with a ghost. That's going to take forever to get through that thing. That's just an excellent start from Vivo Keyed. And again, plan A didn't work. Riv, they didn't get showers control.
Showers control was a little bit towards B. They figured there was no push coming, so heading back over towards A. And like you said, perseverance through that middle portion, figuring out where they actually could get the win in, and it was through short. Now pushing Crashies and Marved into a tough spot here with 90 HP combined.
The tap. He's gonna drop. J-How cleans up the last as well. So, Vivo Keyed win the pistol, and when you've got around this a map this close, right, where you're talking 7-5.
What a play off the utility coming into the A site. It made it impossible for FNS to really have a safe spot. Well,
okay. So the spy, yeah, but you've got Heat there with the Bulldog. I think I like what they're dialing up, but you just don't have the firepower to really fight this back. Look at how they're rotating around each other, right? Like the flanks being flanked, and there's everything that's going on as Mirrors is wrapping around what Envy had. Nothing personal, kid. They're able to clean up that kill onto EA. But Marved, I mean, Marv's in a 1v2. There's a Bulldog there, though. No showers control, 9 bullets. Make that 3, a couple of taps. A little something to make you think about things. Oh, and that was beautiful, right? Spike's not down yet. Oh, yay, 5 health, but Crashies was there. A little surprise. The Gravity Wall's there as well to clean him up. As Victor gets onto it, FNS does as well. It was close, but I think the important thing is Envy has showers control here. But, of course, as I say that, one drops. This site has opened up like a cracked egg for Vivo Keyed here as they're able to get in. Now they have showers control, but the one nuisance that you're going to have to deal with is FNS. That's not a safe space to go. You've got to deal with him, right? You can't just leave him there. J-How with the plant. The spike's there. That's what I'm saying. It's exactly what I'm saying. You've got to stick to him, but FNS is in such an advantageous spot that he can handle anything thrown his way. But there's Heat rotating around. He's rotating around. He's good for one. Joe's good for a second one as well as FNS has to push out now. FNS in the 1v1 with Heat. Heat's been cracked out of his mind, but FNS going to be able to land the shots. The dink is there. Heat dashing around, the classics out. Spike ticking away.
Oh my God.
FNS just buying time. FNS, but it's away. The 3K to win the round.
They kind of just walked up and put all that down. Whoa. They were given a lot of space. Vixen takes down FNS right away.
And again, that's so big for Envy. They have to control showers. But I guess do you if you've got Yay. He's already gotten 230 health. The Classic's not going to get anything done from that far, man. 3v3 as the spike ticks. They've got the res in the hands of Joe. They also have the Cosmic Divide. Oh my gosh. Freaking Vivo Keyed have everything to work with. They have the Hunter's Fury as well. And now they have the numbers advantage. Victor makes it a 2v2. Marved.
Saw him. Saw him.
He spotted the barrel of the gun. Vixen in the 1v2. He's got a little bit to work with, but there's nothing doing there. Envy win the round. They're going to get the defuse, a 2-round lead.
Yeah.
Cosmic Divide's going to be coming out. That's going to split things off. Excellent. From Envy. 13 seconds left!
Oh my
goodness! But they've still got to get onto the site. They've still got to get the spike down. He's good for it with the blade storm as well. 7 seconds left. Zhao gets the spike down. Marved creeping his way forward through his own wall. Marv and Ye are able to get a couple as well as they stuff the attack. They're just leave NTK alone. A 1v3. Victor on the tap. He's up top above you. He's good for one, but that's all he's good for. As Marv wins the round for Envy, gets the last kill. Envy get to 11. Yay.
Still?
Yeah.
Still.
Right, exactly. With an op, and he's going to get the shot right in between his eyes.
Clean.
As NTK gets cleaned up. But the thing is, you've only got 36 seconds left. You're not on the telly side of the site, so you really kind of have to go to A here.
A huff of the blast pack. Victor finds a shot in hookah. Could he open it up enough? He always is good for 1 or 2. If another one happens, then it could be the plant. 20 seconds left.
Oh, it's going to be
Spark's going to go down, but they didn't clear the extra one out. They didn't have sight control, and that is imperative on Binde. Gets him on low armor, just telling a small story of what has brought these rounds into Vivo Keith's favor. Keith and the rest of the team, he'll go through a smoke no matter what. Flashes or not, That's big.
That's big, that's big. Okay, so he was able to get one. Victor trades it out. The spike is still down, right? So both teams have been a bit touch and go. NTK, after all of that kerfuffle, is able to get the ult orb. Now 1 away from having that Hunter's Fury online. Keep that in mind.
FNS's positioning let him hear the orb, so it's an early call for the team to know.
What?
Rotation for Victor might be late. This could be big damage for Vivo Keith if they can make it work inside zone. Takes down FNS.
Joe equaling things out there. Here's Hunter's Fury. He's come out as Crashies, gets it onto Joe. A 3v1 Vixen. Looking to keep the map alive. The potential at upset alive for Vivo Keith, but in a 1v3, doesn't have a ton to work with. He's only got light armor. Left. And the thing is, they've got him boxed in. There's nowhere they can go. He can't do anything without them knowing. Ye's able to secure it. As we talked about previously, they were beaten, they were battered, but they walk away with the win.
Whew. Vivo Keith.